We're gonna wait for Doe Bus to get on.
Thank you.
We gonna wait for Doe Bus, and we gonna get this on.
Thank you. How
Doe,
are you
where you
today?
at?
How are you today?
Here we go.
Yeah, doing good. Thank you.
Here we.
Yo,
Okay.
Perfect. Good
Hey,
job.
this is gonna be the first time live. I can't hear you, Doe.
you can't hear me at all?
Hold on. Let me try to turn it up. All right. Let me hear you now.
Yo,
Yeah, I got you now. It's
all
low.
right. It's
It's
low?
low. Yeah.
I turned it up. Still low?
Yeah. That might be me. But anyway, Doe, big game today. I mean, might be the like a playoff atmosphere today at Heinz Field.
Well, it is a playoff atmosphere with them being 4-1 and us being 4-0. I mean, only 5,500 fans. I hope it sold out all 55 and not 4,700 like last week because we need the fans today.
Yeah, we're gonna need the fans today. Just looking at some of the Browns, uh, strengths. Uh, their defense, they're first in takeaways though. They're first in takeaways in the league. So I mean,
Wow,
with
did
12
not
take,
know that. You know,
yeah, they're
I know
first in
Miles
take.
Garrett is having a monster year, like monster year.
Hey, they have the fourth rushing defense, so they're only giving up 3.9 yards per carry or 87 yards per game, which is fourth in the league. So I mean, there's a lot of things they're doing well right now. So
You
this
know, I
is
think what they're number one in rushing, they average like a buck 80 a game in rushing.
and rushing, yeah, they're a buck 88 at .4 yards per game in rushing, and that's 5.5 yards a carry. So I mean, if you're getting
Yeah,
5.5 yards a carry, every two rushes is a first down. So
that's basically pounding you out.
yeah, we got our work cut out for us today, though.
If
But
anybody's
we're gonna
talking
get
and
into our
speaking in comments, I
5
can't see any. So you have to tell
Oh,
me.
I see some comments. Cousin
Yeah.
Chris on, uh, cousin Tia Richardson on, Mike Dang,
Okay.
Dad,
All right, people. We're gonna get into it.
Dad. But we're gonna get into our 5 keys to victory. We give y'all the 5 keys to victory every week, y'all. Uh, Again, if you watch us, hey, though, we're on every week. I mean, I don't know if you didn't know that, but we're on every week.
Yeah. Every
So,
week, baby.
but
Win, lose, or draw.
though, what's the feeling like in the city? What's the feeling like in the city today?
It's pretty quiet. I mean, there's no. It would be sold out today because Cleveland is winning, and they would have came deep as hell. You know,
Yeah,
it would have been
we got some
massively
Cleveland.
crazy. And this is what you need, like in the AFC Central, the old AFC Central. I'm sorry. Yeah, because
Yeah, but getting into our 5 keys of victory, though. First key today, I think we got to get to Baker Mayfield. We got to make him pass from the pocket today.
yes, it must be pass in the pocket. He wants to be outside. He wants to be on the run. He wants to throw on the run. He's not really comfortable all day in the pocket because he only's 5'11", point blank. That's about as tall as
Yeah,
he's gonna get, stretching him
right.
almost. So he can throw in the pocket. Don't say he can't, but don't make it comfortable for him. We have to get to him. We have to get to the quarterback today. It can't be slow starts today because this is probably the best opponent that we didn't had all year.
Well, again, though, I just think this is just one of them games that we have to really get to the man. Not only just from the outside with Bud and TJ, but I'm talking about up the middle, though.
Yeah. Straight up the middle. Straight up the middle. To it, I think they can do it. I mean, a follow. He's not a big time pass rusher as a nose guard. I mean, he's mostly getting doubled all the time. But Cam got to come off today. That first step got to be incredible today. I completely agree with that. That's where I was gonna go. Right up the middle. Now Bud and TJ come outside, but if he gets outside of them, it's trouble, which he can do because he's a quick dude. But we're fast, so as long as we contain him inside, we'll be able to get him.
Well. Again, Baker's not doing much this year. I mean, really, Baker Mayfield right now, he has 9 TDs, 4 picks, 195.2 yards per game. He's only averaging 6.4 yards per attempt. I mean, he's not even really throwing it downfield, with exception of a couple of the OBJ. He's not really going downfield, and but they've only allowed 7 sacks, which is tied for 7th. So again, our strengths are some of their strengths also. You know what I mean? With our defense having that 20 sacks, we're first with sacks with 20
Yeah,
sacks.
I know we overthrew the Falcons. I mean, not the Eagles.
Right. So just getting to our second key to victory. Though you got our second key.
You got all the keys, man. I don't have anything.
All right. Well, I thought. All right. Well, it's stop Hunt. We got to stop Hunt. Our DBs and Minka pretty much gonna have to step up today.
And Vince Williams. It's all about short tackling. That yards after contact, that can kill us. That's how they're getting the $188, because they're breaking tackles. Once they get through the line, they're breaking tackles. Chubb and Hunt, they break studs in the backfield. I can't lie. They have a stud backfield, and Kareem Hunt can go outside and catch the ball. So it's going to be a must that you tackle. It's going to must that you tackle Hunt immediately. We can't get in a shootout matchup with these dudes.
No,
not at all. That's what they want to do.
No,
the last some games they've been averaging 30-something points a game. If you got to mention that, they've been averaging like 32 points a game the last 4 games on their winning streak.
Yeah.
So you have to get these guys. No shootout today. Nice game by Ben. Usually, to me, there we go. Second key.
But I look for Devin Bush and Minka to have to step up today to help with this run game with Hunt. And there's another kid right behind him.
Well, they really don't bring Minka up. They bring Edmonds up.
Right, but I think Minka need to come up today is what I'm getting at. Minka need to be in that box and be getting some of that action. Because at the same time, if we're flushing Baker up the middle with TJ and Bud coming off the edges, we need that guy in the middle. You know what I mean? Because Baker can run the ball. I mean, don't get it twisted. I think his ribs might prevent him from getting out of the pocket a little bit today, but he don't want to take that pounding. But we still need that set of ribs.
You got to go for the ribs today. You have to. You have to punish them, man. It's football.
Come on, though. They protecting the quarterback like crazy. Don't say that.
Not the rib cage. You can't stop that from being a protected player. You're murdering in the ribs.
You're going to have somebody get kicked out today, though. Stop that, man. All right. Hey. But moving on to our third key, though, we got to feed Claypool. We got to feed Claypool, even if you got Denzel Washington on him. That's my nickname for him, Denzel Ward. You gotta get that kid the ball. I mean, he's 6'4", 238, though. I mean, Denzel Ward's only about 6'1", about 200, 195. You still got to get it to Claypool today. What's your thoughts on that?
Denzel Ward can run. He can run, but Claypool is physical. If you come into the line, he's going to out-physical dudes. It just was showing him. Randy Moss was just loving him just now, about 10 minutes ago on the pregame, how good he's with his hands early in the game as a rookie. The dude gets people off him. Basically, that touchdown that they called back was basically a swim move. No extended arms, and not last week. That's how good he's with his hands. And he's so heady up. He's about to be our number 1 receiver. He's coming to his own right now. If he
Right now,
balls out today, you're going to see it. Listen, he's going to scare dudes. And he's going to get one-on-one because they're not going to respect him enough for double team yet. So
no doubt,
let's go.
no doubt.
He should at
Uh,
least get 11 targets again.
our fourth key to victory today, though, is the right side of the O line. We got to produce today. They're going to move Myles Garrett around. We know that. They don't keep Myles Garrett in the same place on the line, and they're going to
No.
challenge that. And Chooks Okafor and Kevin Dawson, they're going to get challenged today. And
I think
two guys,
go ahead.
those two guys got to step up today for us to have a successful day, along with Alu and Tuitt up the middle. You know what I mean? On defense, I think most importantly that offense. Keep Big Ben upright. Don't let him take too many hits, and open them holes for James Conner, because I think James Conner got to have 100 today.
I think Chooks is up for it. I think he is. You know, Dotson, they like him. Even the media likes him as a rookie. You know, he's okay to be a guard, but I think Chooks is up for it. He's pretty quick. Can Villanueva not let him kill him? Because he's coming from Villanueva. All types of ways. Bull rush around him, swim everywhere. He's coming for him, though.
From that blind side. Yep.
Yeah, because, you know, if Ben could see him coming, you know, that's one thing, but can Villanueva. I think Chooks is up for it. Chooks is an athletic, big, young dude. And Dotson is pretty solid to the ground. He's relatively short, but, you know. No, he's not short. What am I saying? He ain't. If James gets 75 yards rushing and maybe about 35 to 40 yards passing, I think that's a solid game. Maybe a touchdown or two like he had last week.
Chase Claypool. So we can use Chase Claypool in the running game a little bit. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, to make up for some of that James Conner action. Also, I mean the reverses they ran with
give McFarland the
what's
ball,
number?
man.
No, not McFarland, the other receiver, and Claypool that were successful. I mean, you can offset some of James's carries.
McLeod. It'd be McLeod.
McLeod, yeah.
He's a spark plug. He's a fast little guy, and he got some heart inside of him. So,
right.
But McFarland, though, McFarland, he got to do explosive plays.
Well, again, we not only do we got to have explosive plays, we got to limit explosive plays, and that leads us right into our fifth key today, though. Our fifth key today to victory is our secondary has to show up. They got to eliminate the big chunk plays. We got to be in their face. I mean, whether it's man to man or man under, we just can't let these two guys release down the field at will, and you know that.
Yeah,
this might be the top two.
Odell's playing today, rather than illness or not, he's still playing. So,
what he got? COVID or something? What he got?
No, he didn't have any COVID, man. He wouldn't be allowed to play if he had COVID, even though they just pulled a hell of a move off for Nick Saban, like fluid testing for Wisconsin. They put the test on the private jet back and forth. But anyways.
No. That was some. When I seen him on the sideline, I said, this college football is making some money or something.
Boy, gave him that dust. Anyways.
But anyway, but we're going to get into our call-outs next, though. I don't think we shared our call-outs. Maybe we did, but we was pretty much in the same arena with our call-outs. But my call-out for offense was the right side of the O-line. I mean, to me, it comes down to the right side of that O-line. If those guys can hold up against Myles and Peppers and those guys on that side, I'm not worried about that. Villanueva, like you said, he's more that seasoned vet now. He's going to figure it out with Myles Garrett. And this is the first time Myles Garrett's played. He's going to be pretty excited to play this game, I'm sure. But Villanueva's that vet. I'm not worried about them on that side, though. The key to victory is the right side of that O-line.
Yeah. Well, mine's is Juju. You got to make up for that bullshit last week. It's a must. I listen, man.
Hey,
I know you had to get the
don't hold that
separation
against him,
issues.
man. You keep
I don't.
wanting to hold that against him.
Listen. You got to make up for it, man. I want to see some real physical play today. Getting the ball, maul somebody. Don't get no
Okay.
pissing contest, talking back and forth with somebody, letting them get in your feelings because they might be saying something to
Yeah.
you. You got to make up for
Yeah.
that bullshit. There's none of that.
Okay. Okay. So the O-line and Juju, y'all got to step up today. Y'all heard that from the boys right here on Young Brothers Game Plan. Step up today. All right. Defense, though. Who's your defensive call out today?
Vince Williams. Vince Williams is sure tackling today. I'm just calling him out because he's the middle captain of the team. He calls the plays. Everybody got to be tackling today. There is no missed tackles. There's 11 men to a ball. We need some turnovers. Sure tackling. Yards at the contact. Odell's a big yards at the contact guy. Landry's a big yards at the contact guy. Hooper in the middle, the tight end, who's very formidable.
Yes, he
You
is.
got to bring dudes down. There is no breaking tackles and getting loose, and there's no shootout, man. There's no shootout.
That's including Minka today too. Minka got to make up
Yeah.
for some of that stuff this week too.
Everybody, yeah, Minka does, trying to just hit stick dudes. Like,
Right.
I don't know what's gotten into his head. He's a superstar. They got him a superstar on Madden. Listen,
What's his rating on Madden? You know I don't play that shit.
he has a star on his. I don't look up ratings. He has a star under him all game. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, my defense call out though is Devin Bush. I think Devin Bush is the key today. Whether it's watching Hunt out of the backfield, spying Baker, and making sure he's not escaping up the middle after TJ and Bud flush him out. I think the key today is Devin Bush, and no missed tackles by Bush. It's key today. Kareem Hunt, he's probably a nice yards after contact guy. I don't have the stats on that kid, but he loves contact. You know what I mean? He's baby Marshawn. He'll look for that contact, and he can be to the house. So I think that's key that we keep Kareem Hunt to a minimum after contact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, but check it. I still think Claypool, we need to get him another 2 TD day. James Conner got to have at least 75 to a buck today. And Big Ben, we got to keep Big Ben upright. No turnovers. They're leading the league in turnovers.
I think between 25 to 30 points could win the game. But as long as we don't get into a shootout with these guys. Like you get into a shootout, it get ugly.
What's your prediction for the score today, though?
28-17 Steelers.
Okay. I got 31-24 Steelers.
Yeah, okay. I hope we don't have to score 31. That's why I said 28. Hope we can keep it low and get some defense going, man. What some people saying?
We're gonna be in contact though. Again, Young Brothers Game Plan. Check us out before every game, and then we'll be back on Monday night. All right, y'all. We'll be back on Monday night. Though, you got anything to say to the people? Any questions?
I can't see any people. What they saying? I'm asking you. I can't see any comments.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Here we go. From Chris, he's saying Villanueva got to be good today.
Yeah. That's a must.
Yeah, especially going against Miles. We talked about Miles. He's coming for the pill. If he gets close to Big Ben, he's definitely going for the pill. He's like the TJ Watt of Cleveland. Let's be real.
Yeah.
He's an
he's an impactful player. You know, he's a disruptor. He's everything you want in the defensive end, honestly.
Right. But they move him around, though. That's what I'm saying about the other side.
Yeah.
Because these boys have never seen him. These boys have never seen him.
Yeah,
you know. Shelly Boy saying defense. Yep, defense for sure. Because as Doe Bus said earlier, they're scoring like 32 points a game, and nobody's seen a run like this that the Cleveland Browns has been on in a 5-week stretch.
188 a game. That's 200 yards. They are mauling you. They are taking your heart out.
Yeah,
the Ravens ain't running for 200 yards a game.
No, no, not at all. Not at all. So,
All right.
again, get down to Young Brothers Bar, 1441. They down there kicking it today. I ain't in town, y'all. But dope bus. Hey, 3124. Hit me up after the game, and we're gonna have a shot together virtually, baby. All right.
Yeah.
Celebration.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace.